Well, it seems my prediction from a few videos ago came true when I covered the rumor of them axing the matchmaking for modern day Call of Duty. And you might think I would be happy and it'd be all sunshine and rainbows, but in actuality, guys, I don't think I've ever been this pissed off. In a weird way, it's odd that I'm this pissed off because for the last several years, I just have not cared anymore. Me and most of my viewers have just been completely checked out. And it's for good reason. It's not just that the games are getting shittier. It's not just that they keep getting scummier with their business practices. It's the combination of the fact that they just have not listened to us, and when they do listen to us or pretend to listen to us, they fucking lie. And they actually came out and said today, indirectly because they're all narcissists, that they fucking lied to us. What am I talking about? Let me just pop my blood pressure medication here, and then I will get right onto it. And I have to tell you guys right now that this video is going to get loud. It's a volume warning, straight up. So turn it down if you are not wanting to hear me scream my fucking balls off. So I'm just going to get right on into it because, viewer, I got a lot I want to get off my chest. So Call of Duty tweeted this out just an hour ago as of me making this video. Over the past year, we've continued to learn a lot. Is that a direct reference to me? Is this video amazing? Did you guys learn a lot? Anyway, let's get back to it. About multiplayer matchmaking through player data and community feedback. We're also excited to see all the recent love for Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, which reinforced that there are many elements of those experiences that players appreciate. Starting this week with Season 5, we're updating Black Ops Classic, Quick Play, and Party games in Black Ops 7 with a new matchmaking system inspired by those classic games. If you're a bit confused, I think I know why, and I'll get to that in a second, but let's continue here. We'll continue to offer open playlists in Black Ops 7, and we'll also include open playlist options in the upcoming Modern Warfare 4 beta. Thanks for your continued feedback as we stay focused on player experiences that go beyond expectations. Jump in and let us know what you think. Yeah, I'm gonna let you sideways assholes know exactly what I fucking think. Now, reading that, it might not make a lot of sense, and you might be scratching your head. Like, let's just keep the graphic up on screen right here for a little bit. Let's really just analyze these letters that turn into words, that turn into sentences, that turn into paragraphs, and just let's just really stew and take in the bullshit that they have fed you for the better part of a year. I can't believe they actually tweeted this out. I mean, they had no choice, but I just cannot believe it. First and foremost, they basically have said that open matchmaking, that like it's so confusing now. There's 3 different matchmaking pools. Okay, open matchmaking is not the same as closed matchmaking, and classic matchmaking is not the same as open matchmaking. And I'm trying to understand. I'm genuinely trying to understand how, like, anyone could trust these people. I really don't understand. I don't get it. I do not fucking get it. How can anyone trust these people after what I'm going to show you in this video? If you don't know what I'm talking about, let's just consult a video I did like 9-10 months ago or something like that. In the Black Ops 7 beta, when they were testing out this minimal skill-based matchmaking playlist, this is how they worded it. Classic matchmaking. Remember that. Classic matchmaking, where skill is minimally considered. And in my time playing the Black Ops 7 beta, playing this playlist specifically, I got into matches almost instantaneously. I'm talking like 3 to 6 seconds. Never took more than 10 seconds. It was lightning fast consistently, just like how it was in the old days when the only thing it was really trying to do was match you based on your connection, like God fucking intended. But on the full game, and Treyarch tweeted this out themselves, I'm not gonna install the game again. I've already installed it to show you here, but the wording is the exact same, and I've verified that. I'm just gonna show you this picture. This is what it says with open matchmaking now. The classic part is missing. It is gone. And that is 100% intentional. Once I saw that, I knew without a shadow of a motherfucking doubt that they rug pulled everyone and fucked everyone over. I say everyone? No, not everyone, because a lot of people have already quit playing. They refunded it. They didn't bother with it at all. They played one match because they had Game Pass already and then didn't play it again. So no, not everyone, but everyone who actually bought their bullshit got rug pulled. Matchmaking takes 10 times longer now, and you can recreate this. On the full release, with more people supposedly playing, matchmaking takes like 10 times longer. Merc Music proved it. You can recreate it if you want right now. Obviously, you can't go back to the beta to test it, but I had enough beta open matchmaking playlists to tell you right now that there was essentially no SBMM in the beta. I know how these games work. I've played them for almost 20 fucking years at this point. Anytime matchmaking takes a considerable amount of time, something's going on in the background. They're trying to match you based on something. So while they have the term minimally considered, it's not classic matchmaking. They fucked you over. So yeah, present day BT back here. I covered it back then. I figured out exactly what they did. And here they are. What is this? Again, 8-9 months later, saying indirectly that they fucking lied to you and they rug pulled you from the beta to the full game because they just could not help themselves. Open matchmaking is not classic matchmaking like they said it was in the fucking beta. It's not. And everyone that said, oh no, it's the same as the beta. Oh no, there's no SBMM. Everyone that said that and tried to gaslight other people saying that, hey, this is bullshit. It's like slightly better if that, you know, all those people are just, I can't even fathom how gullible you are. I can't. I really cannot fathom having customers this stupid. It's no wonder these people make billions of dollars constantly every fucking year. They have the dumbest player base known to man. And I'm part of that player base. So technically I'm right there with you. I'm not casting stones from a glass house. But in the past couple of years, especially in the past 7 years, especially, I've been covering the SBMM debacle for literally that long since Modern Warfare 2019, saying it's not good for the game. It's going to hurt the franchise in the long run. It's going to kill the trust with the community if they don't talk about it and address it and fix it and take it out. And here we are in the big 2026, the year of our Lord and Savior, 2026, July 22nd. And I am sitting up here completely vindicated because I have been right the whole fucking time. And I've said that a lot lately, but it's true. I have been right the whole fucking time. But it gets even weirder because they're still not getting it. It's bad enough you lied to us. You still don't get it. And I don't know how. I have to just grab them by the fucking face and scream it into their faces collectively, I guess, at this point. But they do not understand what the fuck they're doing. And they've continually have just missed the mark. And it's no wonder the franchise is at an all-time low. That's not hyperbole. Black Ops 7 is the worst selling Call of Duty in the past like 18 years. On top of that, Black Ops 2 alone is beating Black Ops 7 on every fucking platform available. Not making any of that up. It's verified. Search it up. Google it. Whatever you want to fucking do. Dude. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, let's look closer at what they said. They're updating Black Ops 7 with a new matchmaking system inspired by those old games. Most likely, it's going to be called Classic Matchmaking. And yet, even with all this data or whatever, they are still not putting it in the Modern Warfare 4 beta. They're putting in that gaslighting, jerry-rigged deceitful open mode or whatever in the Modern Warfare 4 beta, on top of keeping it in Black Ops 7, the open playlist that no one wanted. Is this all a ruse? They cannot be this stupid, right? They know no one's gonna touch open. Everyone's gonna go to classic. Yeah, the little Timmy No Thumbs and the other COD degenerates that live in their mother's basement that probably got T-Dog's Twitter taken down might play the protected bracket so they can feel like a big man as they puff out their 3 chest hairs and go 25 and 23 on Nuke Jacked or whatever the fuck these brain rot morons get off on nowadays. But the point is that they still are not just giving us what we want. Look, I think I speak for everyone playing the Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1 ports and everyone on this fucking channel that we don't want any of these stupid matchmaking things. All you have to do is just take it out. Put classic matchmaking in across the fucking board. Black Ops 2 is the second most played game on PlayStation, only behind Fortnite. It's above Call of Duty as a whole. That includes Black Ops 6, Black Ops 7, and Warzone, where it features these stupid matchmaking systems. Read the room, you morons! How can you possibly be this dense and this rich? I mean, I've already covered it. You market your game to people stupider than you are. This is so simple, and I said it 7 years ago. Just make the matchmaking normal. Like, anyone praising them for this, by the way, you're just a big a part of me yelling as anyone else, because you are praising them for doing something that should have been done ages ago, first and foremost, and that is still missing the mark and overcomplicating it. Why are there 3 matchmaking styles in one video game? What? Even just praising them for being like, hey, we were wrong, here's classic matchmaking. No, that's still wrong. Like, going back to where we were 7 years ago, not making any progress in that time, by the way. Just going back to the benchmark that was the matchmaking like 7+ years ago is not a means to get praised. And this is why this entire franchise is a laughing stock. The only thing worse are the yearly sports titles, which honestly, I'd say at this point are at least better games than Black Ops 7 and modern day Warzone and whatnot. I mean, at least there's some kind of like fun to be had playing those, The only thing fun with modern Call of Duty is trying to figure out what they are doing to fuck us over. And let's consult this little number here from the Ghost of Hope to show you what I mean. Ghost of Hope, prominent leaker, says open matchmaking in BO7 wasn't based on the old matchmaking from the classic games already. I mean, it felt that way already, but hearing it is different. Zone X replies and points out something I didn't even notice upon reading that. It still says inspired by and not the exact same. So it could still be absolutely fucking anything. They have the worst comms in the world. They phrase things vaguely enough to get praise and move on. Laughing my ass off. And he's exactly right. We don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. We now have this Frankenstein creation matchmaking system on a dead game. I'm not getting Black Ops 7 to play classic matchmaking on the classic Call of Duty mode. If I wanted to do that, you know what I would fucking do, guys? I would just play Black Ops 2. I'd buy the port with the flaws and all for $20 and just play that. I don't think I've ever been this pissed off, because it's the culmination of 7 years of getting up here and preaching that this is not the way. All you have to do to win back the goodwill of the community is to not have this manipulative EOMM matchmaking in your game at all. Just go back to classic matchmaking. The rest of the stuff, I'll take the good with the bad. You know what I mean? And I played some bad games with no skill-based matchmaking. I played Ghost. I have played Advanced Warfare. I have played COD World War II. Sorry for anyone that likes those games, but they gave me fucking AIDS when they came out. So, I'm just sitting up here and wondering, what's it gonna take? What is it gonna take for them to just admit they were wrong? Do they not want to make money? Do they want to get bodied by GTA 6 this year. Part of me thinks this is like an easy way. Like they've already axed the matchmaking for the Modern Warfare 4 game entirely, and they're just gonna have classic and then the protected brackets or whatever and splitting the player base apart. Part of me thinks that's already going to happen, and they're just playing dumb, and they're going to be like,
Oh, we consulted the data. Oh, we stuck a finger up our asshole where all this data is, and we're gonna change the matchmaking. We're listening.
I can't believe this is real life. And I cannot believe that this franchise is just, I can't believe it's not just completely dead. I mean, yeah, it's in a bad place right now. It really is. But I can't believe that anyone's actually going to fall for this. I mean, there are going to be people, but I am not going to be one of them. I'm just not. I mean, to get me back on this game, like to get me back on Modern Warfare 4 and get me playing COD all year like the old days, you would have to axe whatever movement system you have in the game, like I covered in the last video. You would just have to get rid of that. Like, people don't like it. People are ratioing the people posting gameplay of Modern Warfare 4 and saying that the movement is stupid. And everyone's agreeing. Like, the data's right there. The actual data is right there. Just open your fucking eyes. It's all you have to do. Look around you. Look at the last 7 years of data of every YouTuber worth their salt complaining about this system and all the comments agreeing. Every time I made an SBMM video in the past, it's always my most liked videos. I'm not kidding. It's like 98% like to dislike ratio or whatever. Those aren't just numbers being pulled out of thin air. I'm not like botting or whatever. That's how people feel about this manipulative, awful system. If Black Ops 2 isn't proof enough, I don't know what will be. But back to my original point, to get me to play this game all year long with GTA 6 out, you are going to have to axe that movement. You're going to have to not have two different matchmakings at all. Classic matchmaking needs to be the norm, and each season of content that you bring us needs to be an absolute banger, on top of the fact that the maps and everything in the game needs to be the quality of what we got with Black Ops 2 back to Call of Duty 4. If it's not, then I'm sorry, you are setting yourself up for another year of embarrassment, everyone making fun of you, and you losing money. It's as simple as that. I'm not going to put that nicely because I kind of want to see you guys lose money. So there it is. Take the feedback if you want and you're listening. But I feel like I'm at the end of a 7-year journey here, or we're getting close to it, because this system has to go. But here's what I'm really scared of. Here's what I'm really scared of. I think that they will rug pull us just like they did with the Black Ops 7 open matchmaking. I truly think that. I think they will put in quote-unquote classic matchmaking, and it will actually be what open matchmaking is now. In the Modern Warfare 4 beta, I think they will 100% have the strict protect little Timmy No Thumbs at all costs matchmaking, so he'll spend his mom's credit card in the shop. And then as a contrast, they'll have quote-unquote classic. It's better than open, but it's still just open. I don't trust them, and I don't think anyone watching this video with a straight face, with a working, functioning brain would disagree there. They're not going to trust them either. They've burned us so many times. I could make like an 8-disc 4K Blu-ray set of every single time they have lied to us over the past 7 years, guys. That's how bad it is. But this one, them coming out and indirectly saying we completely bullshitted you for Black Ops 7 is just insanity to me. Anyway, I'm losing my voice, so I'm going to end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like rating, and yeah, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll catch you later. Peace.